world champion crown in Bray Wyatt. So, I am your host, Tony, as always, with my two co-hosts, the Bizarre One, Dave and Justin. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
All right. So, let's see. We'll jump in to the chamber first. I'm sorry. To what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches tonight total. We had Mickie James, Becky Lynch start the show off. What are y'all's opinions? We'll go through that the matches one by one tonight. How about that? Bray is average up there. We're full. What did you think of the Mickie James and Becky Lynch match? We'll go first with you, Dave.
I actually really enjoyed this match. I did say on our prediction show I did want to see the match. I was looking forward to it, but I didn't expect it to be this good and this kind of chain wrestling they were doing. I mean, they got about 20 minutes, I believe, and they went out there and killed it to kick off the show. I thought it was a great match. I really enjoyed this match. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I really enjoyed this match.
Right. I thought the match was really good. I'm surprised, honestly, they gave him so much time.
Right.
They jumped out there and gave him at least 15, 20 minutes, like Dave said. And it was a really good, solid match. It was back and forth, ground and pound. It was a really good match. I thought it was really good. Becky Lynch getting the victory. What about you, Justin?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this was a good, solid women's wrestling match. I mean, by both of them, they both did a great job. And Mickie James, she did great too because she has not missed a beat since she left. I mean, it's like she left and then came back like a week later. If you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Like
yeah.
She did good. Becky Lynch did good. It was a really good match overall.
It was completely different than I think like you get with Sasha and Charlotte. I mean, they have good matches, great matches and stuff like that, but it was a completely different style match. This is more a straight up hold wrestling match. You didn't see that a lot with Charlotte and Sasha. There was just really more of a kind of a cruiserweight style, fast paced match compared to a slow, good storytelling match. That was the big difference, I think. That's why Mickie helps this division so much, I think.
Yeah, and Becky Lynch gets the win, and I guess we'll see where she goes from there. The second match of the night was the handicap match between Ziggler, Cruz, and Kalisto. Is there really anything you guys want to touch on that match, or I can just run right through it?
Not really. Huh.
No.
What about you, Dave?
I mean, it was.
Other than, I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying this heel Ziggler. I mean, I think we can all say Ziggler as a heel is a lot better, but I mean, I feel bad for Cruz because this man is getting no reaction at all. And then Ziggler goes ahead and does his the smash with the chair and his ankle, and they're telling him thank you, Ziggler. So you gotta feel like
that was kind of bad.
The man's a face.
Yeah, usually that should be some great heel work, but no one's. He's not identifying with nobody. I mean, he's not. No one really cares for the guy. He looks like. No offense, I'm not trying to make this a racial thing, but he looks just like Bobby Lashley, just shorter. I mean, he looks just like Bobby Lashley. I mean, granted, Bobby Lashley couldn't get over either.
Right, I understand where you're getting at, but yeah, just tough night for Apollo Crews tonight. Tag team turmoil match we had, which was different because usually you see the tag team champions kind of be in the opening match, but they weren't. They were like, what, I think the second to last team to come out. They beat the Usos to be one of the final teams in the match, which I did like, was the Usos kind of attacking them after the match. Other than maybe not the Revival debuting. I think it was kind of easy to see that the American outfit was going to win this match. I'm kind of glad that they're kind of making Ascension a little bit more stronger, not so weak. Because they always a team that always got beat. They were like the Vaudevillains now, but at least now they're more of a serious tag team. But what did you think of this tag team turmoil match, Dave?
I had a big problem with it. I thought the match is good itself, but like you just touched on, I mean, it's for the tag team titles. Why aren't the champions starting the match and going all the way through every team like they're supposed to? I mean, instead of coming out at like they wrestled the Usos and then the Ascension and that was it. They had two. I mean, that just made no sense to me. They're the one making the challenge. They should be fighting every team that comes out and defending their titles against every team. And to me, they kind of hurt the Ascension even more. I mean, as the Usos put down a straight beat down on them, the Ascension should. I'm like, sweet, they're going to give the Ascension the tag titles, or the Revival's going to pop up. One of the two, which never happened, which is weird. But I think they should have given the Ascension the tag titles. I mean, they got beat down so bad, the Ascension should have just gone there and beat them easily. To me, that made make the Ascension look even worse because they couldn't beat an already beat down team who just got nailed like crazy.
I see where you're getting at that. I agree. It made the Ascension look pretty bad after the Usos take a good beating and they go out there and lose to the American Alpha. What about you, Justin? What'd you think of the tag team turmoil match?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't want the Ascension to win, which I thought was going to happen. I mean, like y'all just said, the Usos beat the crap out of American Alpha for a little bit or for a while. And then here comes the Ascension thinking, oh, crap, they're going to win. They're going to beat them. And I did not want that to happen. But I enjoyed it.
I was just going to say really quick, I didn't think that would have hurt anything if the Ascension would have won because you would actually validate the Ascension a little bit. And then the American Alpha could easily come back and win the titles back a week or two later. You'd actually give the Ascension, actually make them worth something again. Had they been worth nothing since they've been there. I mean, American Alpha would have been fine.
They've definitely been they were a lot stronger on NXT. They looked good on NXT, and now they just kind of look like
Jobbers.
trash. Right, yeah. But what did you thought? Did you think of the turmoil was good, or did you?
I thought it was good. Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, what are they doing? I mean, are they just gonna keep teasing like, ooh, a tag team turmoil? Maybe the Revival will show. I mean, it's like, when are they just gonna end up on Raw? I mean, it's getting kind of annoying.
I give SmackDown credit that at least they're giving the whole tag division a chance at the tag titles. But they do need to freshen it up a little bit. I think they need to add a couple more tag teams to the mix.
Other than the American Alpha, the rest of the tag teams are jobbers.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how they can do it or how they can add it, but they need to add a couple of more teams or someone into that tag division. Next, we had the Nikki Bella versus Natalya match, which I thought was good. I thought it was another good match, and it told a nice story. And I don't know if you guys saw as well, we had the first tease of the possible Cena, Bella, Maurice, and Miz storyline getting started with the powder getting thrown on Maurice. Damn, SmackDown storyline is just their story writers are just so damn good. That was a nice little throw-in on there. What did you think of the Natalya and Nikki Bella match? Because I know for one, I don't care what Texas Kid has to say about this because he's so biased and stupid about this. Justin, what did you think of the Nikki Bella and Natalya match? Since you're a Nikki Bella fan.
Well, I mean, right off the top, I'm surprised at the amount of time they got. They went for a while. They went for a while. I mean, they both did good, and I have to, I'm not a big Natalya fan, but I have to give her credit. Ever since she turned heel, she's flipped her character around. I mean, she's doing good.
100% agree with you on that.
I mean, that, and then they both did good. Nikki Bella did good. I like the spear at the end after the match was over. The spear at the end was pretty nice. I didn't want it to end in a double count out, but of course that's what we got. So
do you think maybe so the I'll get to you first, Dave. What did you think of the match too? Then I'll get to my question.
I think I know what your question is going to be, but I thought the match was good. I mean, it did suck, but let's think about it. We have 47 days or until WrestleMania, so they're probably going to tie this storyline up during a SmackDown or something just to have something to do, you know. Tonight we've seen a couple storylines kind of set up. And I guess you read the rumors that are going around if it really is Nikki's last match. So, I mean, it seems like it's going to be like a tag match. So, and even in the chamber match, we haven't really touched on it. Cena basically squashed, not really squashed, but I guess what you want to call it, basically destroyed The Miz in that match after he got it, just caught him both matches out. So, they kind of did a little double pointing at both right there. So, I mean, yeah, you've seen it coming. You can hear the rumors. It's gonna. I'm glad to see Maurice get back in the ring. Actually, I'm looking forward to
So
that
am I. So am I.
for a while. But yeah, I thought the match was good. We're gonna probably get it set up down the line, Falls Count Anywhere or something like that on a SmackDown.
Falls count, no DQ match. So, yeah, another good match tonight. Another solid women's match. Another women's match given time. So, we'll give it that. Next match of the night, I believe, was.
Basically, will we get another match?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna
Was that-
ask you if there's gonna be like a no DQ match or some kind of match like that on.
Mm.
Maybe not this Tuesday on SmackDown, but definitely setting up for one.
I would
Because
think
we have
so.
7 weeks until WrestleMania, so there's a lot. There's a lot of storylines, a lot of feuds, kind of set it up tonight. We'll get to it during the chamber match, but let's move on to another match that was Randy Orton and Luke Harper. Dave, what do you think of this match tonight?
I mean, like everyone else. I mean, everyone else was loving this match. I thought the match was great as well. I mean, this was another really good match. You've never really seen Orton and Harper in a match before, and it was like, wow. Sometimes you never know if two people can actually click really well in the ring together, and they really clicked. Like, wow. I mean, it was an unbelievable match. A big guy like Luke Harper against a semi-big guy in Orton. I mean, that RKO out of nowhere. There you go. Put that back on a T-shirt again. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you got it. And Luke Harper, goddamn, he is damn well impressive in the ring.
Yes, he is.
He's definitely I think when WWE like made Rowan the face, I think they obviously made the wrong decision there, and they should have used Luke Harper. But I think wasn't he hurt? Maybe I think during that time, I think he may have been hurt.
Yeah, he was.
During that time, so maybe he was just
because remember they had the Team Authority, and it was Harper on Team Authority, and then Rowan comes out and joins like Team Cena, and
that's right.
They did the whole thing where he's like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I don't know. I think Harper fits better as a heel. I like him better as a heel. I don't really like him as a face. To me, he's like a perfect heel.
And I don't know. Right now, he's like kind of like I don't know if he is a heel or a face. He's kind of like a
tweener.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird what he is actually. So
it'd be weird if they just turned him face and he's Mr. Captain America. You know, it'd be just weird.
Yeah, so we'll see. Hey, what's going on? So what about you, Justin? What did you think of the Orton and Harper match?
Oh man, I thought it was damn good. I thought it was really good. I mean, we've all seen Harper in the ring, and tonight he really elevated himself. I mean, he went up a couple notches on the ladder, if you want to say. It's a hard-hitting match. They went back and forth. I thought Orton could have lost this match and wouldn't have hurt him. I think he should have lost. But anyways, it's all good.
I got
you. You can have your number one reason though. I mean, going into WrestleMania.
But again, WrestleMania is 7 weeks away, and the rumor is that it may be a triple threat match.
Yeah, I just think Harper could have won the match more. Or should have won the match more.
So yeah, I feel that. Luke Harper looked great tonight. I thought Cena was a 98% favorite to win the chamber. Pretty sure I can't disagree with you on that. I'm pretty sure he was.
I thought he was going to lose the title 2 weeks later after winning it. Not even 2 weeks. Last weekend.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago. So that kind of sucks. But we'll get into that on the chamber match. All right, new women's champion tonight. Naomi gets the upset win over Alexa Bliss. Kind of makes sense, I guess, because she's going to Orlando, her hometown, with the title for WrestleMania. Match was all right. I thought the match was good. I did not think Alexa Bliss was going to lose the title. It's just kind of an unexpected surprise. Not saying that Naomi doesn't deserve it. She does deserve the title, and it's funny because someone on a comment on Facebook, and it made perfect sense. It's SmackDown equals every woman has a chance, and Raw equals Charlotte, and that's perfectly, and it makes 100%. 100%. True, because everything's about Charlotte It seems like everything
Yeah.
on SmackDown, every woman has a chance.
Exactly.
And every woman,
I mean, look at the brand split right now. How many people have been women's champion on Raw?
2.
And how many people on SmackDown has been women's champion? You have what, 3 now. That's the third,
Yeah.
and this title's only been around for a couple months.
and not only that, we had 3 women's matches.
Fastlane isn't going to have matches on this foot card.
Right. So I mean, props to SmackDown giving their women chances. But anyways, Justin, Naomi versus Alexa Bliss for the women's title. What did you think the match?
It was good. It could have been a lot better, honestly. The ending was botched, pretty bad. But other than that, I did not expect Alexa Bliss to lose. But I mean, the match could have been a lot better than what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it seemed like she got on her side or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hope she's all right with that. Yeah, I did like Alexa Bliss's gear. She came out looking like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
She always does this cool, neat stuff with her gear all the time, which I love that. I was shocked as well. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say I was expecting Alexa Bliss to keep the title because I did not see him honestly giving Naomi the title. But I think she deserves it because I mean, the crowd was saying you deserve it, and she does.
Yeah,
because
she's been there for a while.
Back a few years ago, there was talk of them giving her the title before she hurt her eye or whatever like that. They were going to give her the title or something like that, and then it got pushed back, and she gets on SmackDown, and a few months later, she's the women's champion. Now, I think where they're going with this, I think because WrestleMania is going to be both shows, so it's going to be kind of hard to book a lot of women's matches. I think they're going to probably have like this big type of match like we had for the title, like a big match for the title, like a 4-way or a 5-way for the women's title for SmackDown.
All right. Well, I mean, it makes sense. It could happen. So we have 7 weeks to find out and see. What about you, Justin? What did you think of the match? I already asked you.
Yeah, you did.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I thought the match was good. I just didn't think Alexa Bliss was going to lose. I didn't want her to lose either.
Becky had the best match out of all the women, though.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, Nikki Bella and Natalya was a close second because
it was really physical. That match was really physical.
Yeah,
that match was good.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the chamber, and it was a new chamber look. They added kind of some LED lights to the side of them. Padding.
It was really cool.
They added padding onto the floor, so no more chain floor. The cage just looks safer. And if you want to look at it, it looks like it's a lot safer cage now for the wrestlers. You won't expect them to get hurt as badly. They're more likely to take a lot more risks, like they did tonight, and also the change helps them. Great match, but bullshit ending. Oh wow! It also allows them to probably. I heard it's smaller now, so it's probably easier for them to go to different arenas with the cage now, or the cell or chamber, whatever you want to call it. But let's talk about it tonight. So Styles and Cena. What's up, Mr. Nice Guy? Cena and Styles opened. They started off the chamber match, which I thought was perfect because it ended the story. It ended the storytelling of the match at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We had about 2 possible feuds come out of the chamber with a Corbin and Ambrose feud, which I'm going to love because that even if it's Corbin and Ambrose for the IC title, that's going to be fantastic. And I'm hoping Corbin does win the title. I think he would.
Yeah.
I think it's about time for him. Another possible feud will be Miz and Cena, like we were talking about earlier. That's another kind of a rumor going around as well. So that's something to look into. But yeah, let's go with you, Justin. First, what did you think of the new chamber look?
I mean, I like the design of the old one better. But I mean, I did like how they've had. Well, I'm kind of neutral on the flooring. I did like the still great, but like you said, it's a lot safer now, so there are going to be less chance of them getting hurt. So there's that. And I did not expect Baron Corbin to be the first eliminated. I thought it was going to be Dean Ambrose, just because he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Right.
So I fully expected Ambrose to be eliminated first. And the spots of them jumping off the pods were good. Ambrose jumped off a couple of them. And then that spot that Cena took when AJ Styles hit him on the door and he fell off, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, there was what I like the spot where they had Ambrose and Styles on top, and Ambrose was throwing Styles into it. You could like Styles' head. Yeah, that was.
I was like, holy crap! Hope that thing don't break like the other things do really easily down low.
Right,
plexiglass.
That would be pretty insane. Thinking to myself, what happens if that did break? Styles would just fly more than likely. That'd be crazy. But
stage dive.
Corbin was, like Justin said, Corbin was the first eliminated, and then it went Ambrose, Miz, Cena out of nowhere, which was a nice surprise, and then Styles, and then Wyatt got the win. But what did you think of the chamber match as well, Dave?
I really thought it was like one of the better. See, so you guys said something. I didn't even notice they replaced the steel grade. Honestly, I didn't. Maybe JBL didn't either because he even mentioned how Umaga had trouble running across it. So maybe he didn't notice it either. But I didn't even notice it. I'm like, man, I'm glad for AJ because he took some bumps on that side. Like, crap, I'm glad.
Hell yeah, he did.
Because man, that would have sucked. He took a lot of big bumps off that thing. I mean, that from the top rope when he got thrown, almost looked like he almost landed on his neck. And then that stupid move Cena did.
Right.
And it was like, geez. I mean, I did, even though the chamber itself, it was different. I mean, because the original one looked more like an octagon. And this one just looked more like a straight cage with a little oval on top almost. That's the only difference. And I mean, it still looked pretty cool, and just the way they did it differently, the different camera shots you got inside there were pretty awesome, especially the ones we were just talking about from that little at the top. I mean, those were just some awesome camera shots of that. I mean, it was like, wow. But yeah, I thought this was really one of the best chamber matches, I think, because I can't remember the last time they almost had everyone in there at the same time, except Howling in the corner hiding. But yeah, I mean, the match was great. I mean, they really seemed like they were going with a Corbin face push for a minute. I was like, wow. I mean, and I think it would work, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I think that would work. But I think now they're going, like we talked about Ambrose, and those shots he was giving Ambrose with his forearms, like, man.
Yeah,
I think Ambrose told him to give it to him. Give it to him hard. Because, I mean, Ambrose used to be in those crazy-ass wrestling companies.
CZW?
Yeah, so he's used to that shit. That's nothing to him.
I was like, holy crap.
So, I mean, props to everybody in that chamber. I thought the chamber match was good. I thought, in my opinion, I went online, and I had our poll on Twitter. I would like to get y'all's vote. What do you think of the possible Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE World Title at WrestleMania? 58% said they love it. 26% said they like it. 15% said they hate it. So that's pretty good. I asked, what did you think of the WWE Chamber pay-per-view? 77% said they loved it. 23% said they liked it. And 0% said they hated it. So another pass for the WWE SmackDown pay-per-view. But what did you guys think of WWE Chamber pay-per-view tonight? What about you, Dave? I'll go with you first.
I thought from top to bottom, it was a damn good wrestling show. Another great show from SmackDown. I mean, they continue to deliver and do great things on SmackDown side. I mean, they really, right now, I mean, they said it for years and years when it was taped, but I think right now it really is the A show because they're putting on far better matches. I mean, like you said before, JR even told you this in a tweet, I believe. You said that SmackDown, reason people like SmackDown better is because it's made like NXT, and that's what they're looking at, like just like NXT they do on NXT, and it's good wrestling and some different stories you're getting, not the same crap you get on a 3-hour Raw.
Right. Mm-hmm. Very, very true. What about you, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I give it a solid 9. Just because, I mean, like Dave just said, the whole pay-per-view from top to bottom was very good. There wasn't a bad thing about it. We got new storylines out of this pay-per-view, so that's just going to add on to SmackDown now. It's going to make SmackDown that much better to see new, fresh feuds and to see some end. So I can't wait until Tuesday to see what comes out of it.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt is the champion. That's crazy.
We had a question in the chat room before we sign off for Tuesday night. Again, this is Get the Tables podcast, episode number 45. We'll be back on Tuesday night after SmackDown Live with episode 46. So hope you guys can join us then. I know it'll be Valentine's Day, but it'll be kind of later in the evening. So hopefully you guys will be done with your dinner or any day night stuff that you got going on. But anyways, the question in the chat room was, why did Cena lose the title after he just won it? And I think possibly maybe it will be because he has commitments coming up and he won't not be able to be on TV as much. That's my opinion. What do you guys think?
Who goes first?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I read online earlier that, I don't know if this has to do with Cena losing, but I read online earlier that Randy Orton, the reason he won Royal Rumble and he's going to win at Mania is because Vince McMahon owed him one from SummerSlam, him getting busted open by Brock Lesnar like that. So apparently Vince owes him one, so that's why he won Royal Rumble, and that's why he's going to win at Mania.
I could see something like that. I mean, he deserves it after that beating he took like that. I mean, he deserves it.
I mean, I don't know how true that is. I read it on Twitter this morning, so I don't know how true it is. Take it with a grain of salt, but I mean, it makes sense.
You guys be upset at Randy Orton winning the title?
Nope.
No, I think he deserves it. I mean, I do feel bad because I don't want Bray to just lose the title after only having it for 7 weeks. Well, still, I would still get a little more the title.
Yeah, he'll be a transitional champion, basically.
Yeah, I'd rather have it been like someone like The Miz winning it than losing to Cena or losing to Orton at the pay-per-view, honestly. I mean, I did like that AJ Styles wasn't the first eliminated like I thought he was going to be for a minute. I did like that. At least he was the final guy in it.
And Styles looked strong again. I mean, he was one of the first two in the match. He lasted till the end. He took, Cena's finisher. He took Bray Wyatt's finisher. He took a beating. So, I mean, now it's to see where he goes on now in a feud because he's not going to win the world title anytime soon.
If Cena won, I would have had no problem with it because he started the chamber. If Cena came out like last and then won, I'd be kind of mad. But I mean, he started the thing, so if he won, I was like, I wouldn't care. I didn't care if he wins because he starts the thing, so he has the right to win it.
Mm-hmm. Right. So it's now to see where other storylines to begin to develop and see where other guys' feuds start to begin. So it's starting to get interesting on these podcasts because there's going to be a lot more to talk about because the road to WrestleMania is officially going to begin after Fastlane, which is, I believe, in March. Is it in March? My goodness.
Yeah, early part of March, I believe.
So we got a couple of more weeks till that pay-per-view, and then I think that's when the official – they can say Road to WrestleMania begins now, but it's not. It's officially beginning.
But yeah.
You had that when you have March the 5th. When Fastlane is over and that pay-per-view is done, that Raw right afterwards is when things start to pick up. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a month away before WrestleMania starts, and it's going to be a clean plate. So there's going to be a lot of feuds, a lot of starts. You're going to start seeing the Taker on Raw a lot more and stuff like that. So.
That's a good thing right there. Who's going to go after Taker now? That's a really good question right there. I mean, everyone knows. You think that's right? Oh,
I think it's going to be Reigns.
Yeah,
I mean, the card. If you look at it right now, if you want to look into the Magic's crystal ball before we end the show tonight, we're in about 5 more minutes. The Magic crystal ball tonight. The possible card right now. It's Goldberg, Brock for the title. Then you got Kevin Owens, Jericho for the U.S. title. Then you have Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt for the title. Possible maybe triple threat if you want to throw in Luke Harper in there as well. Then you have Shaq versus The Big Show.
Is that really happening?
That's going to happen, yes. Then you have probably, a Raw women's title match, SmackDown women's title match. And what else? I feel like I'm missing something.
I would
Raw titles.
Do you think they do a ladder match for the IC title again?
a ladder match. I would love if they did that. I think they should do one for the US title wants to be.
They should do a ladder match for the cruiserweights, honestly.
Yeah, cruiserweight. I want to see if it's going to be Corbin and Dean Ambrose in a feud. I want to see them finish it one-on-one at WrestleMania. I know that's going to be long, but
and replace it like the cruiserweight title and make that the ladder match for the title.
they could exactly.
The last couple of years has been the IC title.
Right. So, I mean, the only way that could totally be different and totally be, change is if somehow Brock Lesnar beats up Goldberg and costs him his title match. Would make no sense though, because why would Brock want to do that? He would want Goldberg to win so he can win the title.
Oh, you don't need to help him, honestly. Yeah, Goldberg's probably gonna win the match in like 10 seconds. I mean, that's what the whole thing. Probably gonna win in 10 seconds. And the whole thing with Nikki Bella going around, the rumors going around that this is gonna be her last match and she's gonna retire after WrestleMania or something like that.
Yeah, because her neck is giving her problems or something still.
So she's not losing feeling and stuff. So yeah, that's the reason I've been hearing online is that's one of the reasons John Cena teaming them up where they can team up together and she can ride off in the sunset with a win.
Yeah,
I mean, and that would be a big spot on the card for both of them. Honestly, I mean, it would not for both of them, but for Nikki, the team with John Cena, because you've been hearing a lot of talk about it lately, and you didn't hear nothing about her and John Cena's relationship. Now you're hearing a lot about it. So it kind of seems, even on Talking Smack, he even talked about Nikki Bella last week, I believe. So, I mean, it's becoming more clear what they're doing with that story. And, I mean, we got the tag team titles, both tag teams, depending on what they do with those. I assume they'd probably both be on the pre-show, if anything. One of them would be, at least.
Yeah, so it's going to be next couple of weeks for sure to see what happens at WrestleMania. You damn right for sure we're going to be live right after WrestleMania. Have a nice little Raw WrestleMania preview show, all that in the works. So we appreciate all that. We thank everybody for hopping in tonight. Over 50 viewers tonight. So thank you guys, everybody. I was live on both channels on the Get the Tables podcast one, excuse me, and the other original one that we were on, the Homely the Clown one. So I think I'm going to keep doing this. Keep doing this, get the fan base growing on both channels. So hopefully that'll work. So from both of us, from all three of us, I should say, we really appreciate all of you coming in here tonight, giving us your thoughts tonight. Please hit those hearts if you can. Please hit that follow button if you please can. And we'll be live again Tuesday night right after SmackDown Live, giving our live opinions and thoughts. We appreciate everybody popping in tonight, and thank you, everybody. Alrighty. Where's the YouTube? All right, we are